Hello and welcome back to Fine Tuning. I'm Anna Jyoti. Excuse me. So lots been going on, and I haven't been making videos because so much has been going on. But one of the courses that I've taken was a TMJ course, which is a temporal mandibular joint dysfunction training. And during that training, I learned ways in which to release the jaw. And I've always taught and always been aware, when I'm teaching anatomy and physiology, when I'm teaching Indian head and massage, that the jaw is very much connected to the whole of the body, and certainly very much connected to all the neck and the front part of the neck. But it also integrates the whole web of fascia around the body, and indeed has a lot of correlation and connection down to the hips and the pelvis. And primarily it would actually have impact all through the back, because the fascia and the web attaches everywhere. It's not just like the jaw and the pelvis, but the way the web of the fascia goes is it goes all the way through the lines of the fascial connections to the pelvis. So a lot of the time when I'm working the low back or the pelvis, it can often assist and help to release the jaw. One of the things that I do in facial work and also Indian head work is always massaging the masseter muscle. There's a great acupoint here when I do gua sha, which is the stomach 6 acupoint, which is at the highest point of the mound of masseter. So when you clench your jaw and you find the highest point of masseter, and then you press, you can feel that like dull ache that's just so delicious, and that also releases the jaw. But then I've been experimenting and working intraorally, not only to release the TMJ points through the medial and lateral pterygoids, but also to work on the masseter and to really help to sort of release the fascia around the masseter. So I wanted to show you some of the techniques that I will be incorporating into my facials, and subsequently incorporating into my teachings. So I'm very excited about this. I'm just going to put a little bit of extra oil on my face. I've got this lovely oil from Neil's Yard. It's called Mullein, Mullein. It's either Mullein or Mullein. I don't know too much about it, actually. It's a base oil. It's not really fragrant, but evidently a fantastic oil, a facial oil. So that's what I just put on. I'm going to demonstrate just on this side because I've only put a glove on for this side. But you might have seen a lot of the intraoral work coming from the top and working intraorally from the top. But I come from the side, and I wear a glove just to sort of have that protective layer and barrier. So I think that's a good method of practice. So I'm going to put my thumb in my mouth. So excuse me, I won't be talking just for the demonstration. So what's great is that you can get, what I'm doing here is I'm getting the muscle between, rather than just working extra orally or externally, I'm going to be working together like this. The other thing I do is, so with my thumb, I'm pressing down on the medial pterygoid and the lateral pterygoid to begin with. I just had a little pop in the medial pterygoid there. So that's really good. It's just released a bit of fascia and jaw tension. So as well as working the medial lateral pterygoids, I'm working the masseter, you can see. And then, because usually I'm working with the gua sha around the buccinator, triangularis, risorius, orbicularis oris, these nasolabial lines and the marionette lines, I'm going to work intraorally to really work and massage those as well. So, oh my goodness, does my face look different one-sided? It looks slightly different one-sided. Can you see that I've smoothed out this area here? I better do the other side. And if I was to assess how I was feeling, this feels more stimulated, a little, you know, when you've had a massage and it feels a little bit achy, not bad achy, but a little bit achy, and certainly more relaxed, not so much jaw tension. So I'm going to do the other side. Sorry to be staring at the camera so much, but I'm just quite intrigued as to the reduction of lines here to here. So I'm going to have a go, and I want to do it while you're here, and then we can definitely see what's going on. So I'm using vinyl gloves that are powder free, and I like to have a glove that's quite close fitting rather than it being saggy. Just put a bit of this oil on. Let's have a go this side. I'm just releasing the medial pterygoid and the lateral pterygoid with my thumb. That lateral pterygoid can be a little bit sharp. Here we go. So I would always take a cloth. So maybe it's just the angle of my face. Just put it here. Well, I think that this side is definitely relaxed more than this side. Can you see that? That the line's more relaxed on this side. I'll just continue. And with some treatments, I think 10 minutes isn't going to cut it. 10 minutes is not going to cut it. Slight asymmetry on my face. But what I can feel now is this area that's been stimulated and massaged. And I quite like the feeling of working inside and outside to release the fascia and to lift. Kind of nice. And then you can incorporate it into your facial massage with your tools, your gua sha tools and other tools that you might use. But I think it's a really nice addition, and I certainly have enjoyed incorporating it into my facials. And I'm just going to be developing a new facial. I did the original, I was teaching the original natural face rejuvenation massage. And now I'm going to develop that with more influences of the Japanese sculpting facials, intraoral work, and just to really up-level that massage training. I've also got my natural face rejuvenation training, which has all the honey and the cold and gua sha and derma rollers and all the tools. So that's learning all the tools. And then this Japanese sculpting facial will be much more based around some of the Japanese techniques and the intraoral work, some acupoints, a little bit of Ridoki rollers, because I just love those. And yeah, so I'm developing that at the moment, and I would imagine, you know, maybe end of Feb, March, that'll be ready. And I really look forward to bringing it to you. So I just wanted to show you some of the intraoral work that I've been learning. So as well as working the nasolabial lines and the cosmetic aspect of it, I'm working also therapeutically to release the jaw and to release the temporomandibular joint and release the fascia around the medial and lateral pterygoids, which just helps to soften all the neck. It comes also with neck massage. So when we do this style, we will be working very much on releasing the platysma and the scalenes and the splenius capitis and the trapezius at the back. So just working all around the neck, the jaw area. So if you're a grinder or a clencher, or if your clients are grinders or clenchers, then this will really help, So I can actually feel my jaw feels more open and spacious. So I'll leave it there for the moment, and yeah, I'll be in touch soon. Thank you so much.